Hello Math Superheroes. This is part 2 from April 2025, paper 1. Remember, you have only 45 minutes to complete the whole exam. Remember the total mark is out of 40 and you can use pencil for drawing and only using blue pen. We have some flowers to plant. We need to complete the pictogram. Look, from 0 to 5 it's almost 10. From 6 to 10, number of flowers, it's around 9. From 11 to 15, 8. From 16 to 20, it's around 3. So this is a pictogram. Each happy face represents 2 children. So as you can see, from 0 to 5, it's 10. So they have draw here 5 happy faces. What about from 16 to 20? It's 3 children. So we'll draw 1 face and a half. B. Sophia says the bar chart shows that every child planted some flowers. Why Sophia may not be correct? Because in the first we said it's from 0 to 5. So this means that it could be some children who didn't plant at all. Not every child planted some flowers. So that includes planted maybe 0 flowers. Some children maybe planted 0 flowers. So we cannot be sure from this assumption. A baker makes cakes. He needs 12 eggs for each cake. He uses 552 eggs. Calculate the number of cakes he makes. So are we going to use division, multiplication? I'm not sure. Each cake, 12 eggs. Another cake, 12 eggs. So this means that we are repeating or we are dividing. We want to use in total 552 eggs. So we need to divide 552 by 12. So remember that in table 12 we have 12 times 2, 24, 12 times 3, 36, 12 times 4, 48. So this is the closest number to 55. Then you need to subtract 55 minus 48, it will be 72. And this is easy, 72 divided 12 will be 6. So the final answer will be 46. A train takes 3 hours to travel 210 kilometers. Calculate how much it takes, how many hours it takes the train to travel 350 kilometers. 3 hours for 210 kilometers. For the 3 to be 200, let's use the basic fact. 3 times 7 equals 21. So here we will use 3 times 70 equals 210. So we are using the same rule. 350 dividing 70 will be 5. So this will take 5 hours to travel 350 kilometers. Write all 4-digit numbers between 3,310 and 3,325 that are divisible by 9. We need to remember what is the divisibility rules for 9. The rule is we have to add the digits if they are in table 3 or they are divisible by 9. So yes, that whole number will be divisible by 9. Or if we add the digits and they are in table 9, so yes, the whole number will be divisible by 9. Let's check. 3 plus 3 plus 1, this is 10. So I need to add what for this 10 to be in table 9 or divisible by 9? 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2. So it means 3,312. When I add all the digits, 3 plus 3, 6, plus 1, 7, plus 2, 9. What else? Another number. If I flipped the last 2 digits here, 3,321, yes, it will be 3 plus 3, 6, plus 2, 8, and plus 1, 9. So this is the only 2 numbers between 3,310, 3,325 that are divisible by 9. Here are some numbers: 65%, 0.75, 3 over 5, 1 and 1 over 5, 66 over 100. We need to arrange them from the smallest, so we need to change them all into percentage. 75 will be 75%, 3 over 5, if I multiply it up and down by 2, it will be 6 over 10, which is 60%. Also here we have 1 whole and 1 over 5. If we multiply it up and down by 2, it will be 1 whole and 2 over 10, which will be 120 over 100, which is 120%. 66 over 100, it will be 66%. And to arrange them from the smallest, you can see it's very obvious that the smallest is 60%, which is 3 over 5, then 65%, 66 over 100, 0.75, and the largest number 1 whole and 1 over 5. And even without converting it from mixed to improper, it's already a whole number. It has 1 whole. The rest all are less than 1 whole, and this is the only number that is largest because it's more than 1 whole and a fraction. It's a mixed number, so this will be the largest number. Has 84.42 milliliter of liquid. She shares the liquid equally between 14 bottles. We need to highlight here or circle or underline the word liquid equally, shares equally. This means we are going to divide 84.42 divided 14. So we need to write table 14 in front of us, 14 times 1, 14 times 2, and so on, so that we can use long division. It's easier for us to write the timetable. Paper 1 is without calculator. We have to use our mental math, and we need to use the timetable to write it and to be able to solve the long division. 84 divided 14, from the table you can see it's 6. 6 times 14, 84, and then drop the 4. 4 divided 14 will be 0, so I have to drop again 2. So 42 divided 14, it's also from the timetable, is 3. So the final answer will be 6.03. And remember, because we have in the question itself 84.4842, so the final answer also will have 2 decimal numbers in the final answer, 6.03. The table shows average monthly. We need to calculate temperature difference between February and September. February -5, September 12. -5 and 12, when we want to find the difference, remember, we add. And remember that there's no negative when you say I want to find the difference. I'm not asking about the temperature of that day. I'm asking about the difference. So difference can be using negative. And this also will be difference in distance, difference in length. You cannot have a difference using negative numbers. Difference in temperature will be adding 5 plus 12. It will be 17, and that's it. Ignore the negative in this part. We have here the measurements from the smallest to greatest. Remember, we need to write some rules in front of us in order to solve this question. For example, we can say 1 kilometer is 1000 meter, 1 meter is 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter. So 0.045 meter, we need to convert it into centimeter. So what are we going to do? Divide, yes, because from meter to centimeter we're going to divide by 100, so the final answer will be 4.5 centimeter. 4.3 centimeter, it's already done for us, we don't need to do it. We need to change 0.42 kilometer. From kilometer to centimeter there is 5 zeros, so we need to move the decimal point 5 spaces or 5 places to the right. We will move it, so the final answer will be 42 thousandths. We have 5 zeros, so the first 2 places it will be 42, and then we add the 3 zeros. What about for 140 millimeter? The difference between millimeter and centimeter is 10, so we are going to divide by 10, which will be 44 centimeter. Now we can arrange easier from the smallest to greatest. It will be 4.3 centimeter, 0.045 meter, 440 millimeter, and the largest one 0.42 kilometer. Okay, rotate the triangle 90 clockwise around point A. Here we need to use tracing paper. We need to point to point A, put the pencil after you draw the triangle, put the pencil on A, and then move clockwise the paper, okay, and then start to draw your triangle. It will be down of the original shape. Don't forget, don't move your point or don't move your pencil from A. And don't forget you have to draw using a pencil. Now, half plus quarter. I want to convert half into a quarter, so I need to know, is it greater than 1 or less than 1? Half will be 2 over 4 plus 1 over 4, which is 3 over 4, and this is less than 1. 2 over 5 plus 4 over 5, 2 plus 4, 6 over 5, it's improper fraction, it will be greater than 1. Half plus 5 over 6, we know that half, if I want to change it into something over 6, I'll multiply up and down by 3, and it will be 3 over 6 plus 5 over 6, which is 8 over 6. It's also greater than 1, it's improper fraction. And the last one, we have same denominator, we don't need to multiply or convert. We have 19 plus 14, 33 over 35, which is less than 1. This is proper fraction normally. Okay. Here's a drawing of a cube. Each cube is 1 centimeter. So this means this is 1, 1, 1. Each cube is 1, and so on. We need to know all the surface area of this cuboid. Each cube is 1 centimeter. They are forming a larger cuboid. We need to know what is the total surface area. So let's count each face. Upper face is 10. Down also 10. In front it's 6, and in the back also it's 6. The side will be 15. Each side is 15. So let's add them all. This side is 15, the right side, and the left side is 15. Let's add all these numbers we have. We have 10 plus 10, 15 plus 15, 6 plus 6. When we add all these numbers, we'll find the surface area equal to 62. Now, you need to make a prism. Calculate the number of cubes you use. How many cubes can you see in this shape? We need to count each cube to know the total number of cubes. We can use a smart way. The down or the base is 3 times 5, so it's 15. The upper part 3 times 3 is 9, and the last part 3 times 1 3. Then if I add a 3 plus 9 plus 15, it will be 27 cubes. Here is a sequence. The sequence has steps of a constant size. Negative 0.2, 1 over 20, and 0.3. We need here to change 0.3 into a decimal, from decimal to fraction, so it will be 3 over 10. But to compare 3 over 10 to 1 over 20, we need to change 3 over 10 into something over 20. So we're going to multiply by 2 up and down. It will be 6 over 20. I didn't get the rule yet. I need to find the difference between 6 over 20 and 1 over 20. To find the rule, it will be 5 over 20. What next? I need to change this, add it to the previous term. This is the rule. We need to add it to the previous term, which is 6 over 20. 5 over 20 plus 6 over 20, it will be 11 over 20. If I multiply it up and down by 2, it will be 55 over 100. It will be 0.55. So either you can leave it 11 over 20 or change it into decimal, because the previous term was a decimal, so you can. Both answers are accepted, 0.55 or 11 over 20. We have here Samira makes 2 copies of painting. The length and width of the 2 copies are in direct proportion. So the first copy is half the length and the width of the original. The length and the width of the second copy are 3 times larger than the length and the width of the first copy. So the second copy is 120 length and 90 centimeter in width. So we have 3 times larger. It means that we need to divide 120 divided by 3 and 90 divided by 3, and then we need to use this another information that it's half the length and the width of the original. So we have 2 steps. Step 1, divide by 3. 120 divided by 3 will be 40. 90 divided by 3 will be 30. Then we need to multiply by 2. We are using here inverse operation. It's written half So instead of half, it will be multiplying by 2. It said 3 times larger. Instead of saying multiply by 3, we will divide by 3. So 40 times 2, it will be 80. 30 times 2 will be 60. So for sure the length, which will be larger, which will be 80, and the width, 30 times 2 will be 60. A school has some apples and pears. The school has 105 apples and pears in total. This means both of them in total. And there are 3 pears to every 4 apples. So total means that we are going to add 3 plus 4, which is 7. Then we need to divide 105 divided by 7 to be 15. 3 times 15 and 4 times 15. If we want to find the apples, we will say 4 times 15. If we want to find the pears, we will say 3 times 15. So here, to ask for calculate the number of pears, which is 3 times 15, 45 pears. The sequence continues the same way. 1, the position 1, term 4, 2, 8, 3, 12. So the rule is multiply by 4. Okay. The position of the first term in the sequence that is greater than 100 and is divisible by 6. We have here 3 conditions. Greater than 100. So to make it easy for me to calculate, we start from 100. 100 divided 4, 25. I cannot take this because we want it to be greater than 100. So the rule is multiplying by 4, this is the position, and adding each time 4. So the next term will be 104 divided 4, 26. The point is it divisible by 6 or not? 1 plus 4 is 5, so it's not divisible by 6. So let's add again to 104, 108. It will add 4, it will be 108. Divided by 4, 27. Okay, is it divisible by 6 or not? 1 plus 8, 9, so yes, it's divisible by 6. It's an even number and also in table 3, so it's divisible by 6. Then we need to check, will I take 108 and go write it or write 27? This is very important because in the mark scheme set it will not accept 108 because it's written write the position. Since it's written write the position, so we have to write only 27.
See you next time, and yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Bye guys.